So it's my understanding that a quarter of the Vancouver rental stock is actually found in the Broadway plan. So the idea of essentially evicting all of us and rehousing all of us within a short window of time, where are they going to put us? It doesn't make any sense. What's our vision? Like, what is the city that we want to live in, that we want to build?
There's an idea out there that demolishing affordable housing is just an inevitable part of a densification strategy in a city. That idea is absolutely wrong. We should keep those units, that are market affordable units, as treasure. Every existing unit of affordable housing, particularly market affordable housing, which is not secured by government, should be protected like gold, because it is proving so difficult to replace it. All the trauma that creates, all the difficulties, all the emotional victimization that creates, we just can't do it. We have to say, let's be smarter about finding the land where we can infill.
The Broadway plan, as it's now being executed, is a plan that only Robert Moses could love. It's basically tearing down the fabric of a neighborhood to put a whole whack of tower blocks in place. And in my career, it's been a consistent finding of the research in urban design that is not the way to go. And most parts of the Broadway corridor are already at a density which is considered to be the high end of urban density. Nobody is saying, and I'm not saying, that there isn't capacity for more, but to drop in 100 tall towers that have no relationship to the rest of the neighborhood is not the way to do it.
It's devastating. I love where I live. I love my apartment. The prospect of having to leave here involuntarily has got me depressed and anxious. It makes me feel sometimes like my life is going to be over, to be honest.
Every day I wake up at 7 a.m. and I'll go check my door for an eviction notice. Like, I think about it a lot. It takes up a lot of my life, thinking about where I'm going to go, what it's going to be like. Do I actually have the support that they promise? You know, it's distressing. It's like on top of my regular anxiety, I now have this.
I live in a one-bedroom. It's just a little over 600 square feet. They've indicated that I would only get a studio in the new building, which is only 360 square feet. This Broadway plan is going to ruin a lot of people's lives, to be honest with you.
If I may, that's what my generation is constantly being asked to do. It's just accept less, 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 less. And it comes to a point where, like, enough is enough.
I mean, demolishing the affordable stock of housing in order to create more housing is like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
The principles of the Broadway plan are good, but it's not the way it's been delivered, the way to solve our housing crisis. Why? Because there are too many victims.
Yes, I'm Viola, and I've lived here for 43 years. This is my community. I wouldn't know what to do if I would have to move a long ways away.
Like for older people, a lot of them can't sleep and it's on their mind all the time. And people tell her, don't worry, don't worry. It's easy for them to say that because it's not in their shoes.
This is what they are doing to our beautiful building now. I'm absolutely horrified. Kitsilano is a neighborhood, right? Building towers is going to destroy this neighborhood. There are other ways to increase density than building towers. Why is everyone in bed with the fucking developers?
This building is 50 years old. It has 35 affordable rental units.
The day that we got the notice that the building was sold and the renovation was going to go through, and the day that the sign went up, it was just like my heart sank.
This building, it's not a dump, it's not a tear down. And we see a lot of buildings, I think, that are quite similar to this. I don't see why they have to be torn down.
The best affordable housing is the affordable housing that exists already in these buildings. Why would you demolish them to put up unaffordable buildings? It makes no sense.
There's going to be hundreds of us, hundreds,
Capitalism means that we put the targets on the renters' backs because we're the easiest ones to just displace. And I think that's really inequitable and really unfair.
I think that they might be blind to the human casualties. I mean, like you say that you have to break some eggs to make an omelet and stuff. It's like, it's nice that you're interviewing the eggs.